So I had to do some trimming of this video and some fast forwarding because, as you can see, my camera was not in the right spot. So instead of watching 20 minutes of this lovely angle, I had to just cut this out. But I left this part in because I wanted you to see the contents of my wild hair kit. All of these papers, the embellishments that I went through quickly at the beginning, the stencil. I really like the kit. I requested things fall related, and I specified to Allison, the owner of the Wild Hair Kit Club, what my kids were going to be for Halloween or what they were thinking of being. So she catered to those different things and came up with a kit that I really liked. And I had just done this photo shoot of the girls in the fall leaves in our yard, and I thought this kit worked great for it. I'm just using some brown ink to give a little texture to the background, and then I'll get my swatches out and find some different mists that I can splatter. This idea to make this little swatch of all these tags of all the colors was a really great idea from my friend Nicole. I use it almost every layout. Some of these Heidi Swapp Color Shine colors are ones that I got on clearance at Joann's. I don't know if they were just getting rid of certain colors. Maybe they're older. One is called Raspberry and one is called Tea. Or if they just don't carry Heidi Swapp Color Shine anymore. I have no idea, but I was happy to find the bargain and use it. Every year, I live kind of in the woods, and so every year the fall color change is just really dramatic and beautiful around our house. So every year we go out and take advantage of it and take pictures. And this particular picture that I scrapbooked today, on my Facebook timeline, a picture I had taken 4 years ago of the girls popped up, and the girls were in the exact same pose that they're in for this one, or pretty much the exact same pose. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm trying to find a picture or a paper to go in the background. The one I wanted to use from the kit also had a cut apart on the flip side, and I really wanted to use one of the cut apart pieces as my title. So I couldn't, in the where it was in the cut apart, I couldn't like just gut the middle and still have the cut apart title. So I ended up going through my own stash and trying to find something, and I found this plaid. It was okay, but it wasn't ideal. And then just before I was going to gut the plaid paper, I saw this little pack that my friend had picked up for me at Tuesday morning, and I think that orange is perfect color. So here's the cut apart I was talking about. And I couldn't decide between that tree that says Hello Autumn and the brown card that says, well, hello beautiful, gorgeous, lovely fall. So I had to try both of them out to see what fit. And then this one, Still Falling for You Every Day, is really not something I'd probably ever use or something I'd ever say. I love my husband, but I just wouldn't say those words, I don't think. So that's going to be like my background for the title that I choose. I'm going to trim the title down. This is the one I decide to go with. Trim it down a little bit so that more of the orange shows up in the background. But I wanted to make sure that none of the font showed up from the other saying. And then something that got cut out of the earlier video because of the horrible angle, which I'm seeing now really isn't, it's a little better, but there was a paper with all these fox on them. Foxes? Fox? I don't know how to say more than one fox. Anyway, there was a whole paper full of the foxes, So I cut them, fussy cut 3 of them out and decided to put them right there as some of my accents. And then I just thought we needed to break that up just a little bit more. I'm thinking about something, not sure what. Oh yeah, there's a geotag. And since it's in our yard, I thought that makes sense to put that on there. I really like that little banner, but it didn't ever find a home in my layout. Now I'm going to start attaching so they stop sliding around on me. Now right before I attach the photo, I decide that I need to add a little something else behind the picture. So behind where I stand, I have this little 8-drawer dresser that I picked up at a garage sale, and they have 8 little square drawers. And in one of the drawers I have doilies, and I got these doilies from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I decided to use these in the background to give a little more texture, a little more dimension to the layout. Since they are girls, fancy it up a little bit, especially with that wood. It's kind of, I don't know, hard and masculine maybe, I guess, I don't know. So the doilies just kind of girl it up a little bit. Then the little fox, they just think they're cute. When my daughters and I were looking at the kit when it came in the mail, I was like, well, I don't really have any pictures of foxes, but I'll have to use this on our fall picture layout. Or one of our fall picture layouts. I bet we took 100 pictures when we were out there. We were laughing. While we were out in the woods, we stopped and looked at the pictures that we were taking, and we tried to take those pictures where you're jumping in the air. And so I would just take a bunch of pictures, one after the other, to try to catch the picture of them in the air. And they're really funny. Some of the poses they were stuck in. There was one where the middle daughter in the gray sweatshirt, she had jumped in the air, and the strings from her hooded sweatshirt went straight up and covered each eye, and so it looked like she had these gray eyeball things falling out of it. It was funny. And then the one in the youngest in the pink sweatshirt, she had some jumps where she looked like a little leprechaun leaping in the air. Funny. That's another picture that I will, from this photo shoot, that I will for sure be scrapbooking. These enamel dots came in the kit, and they match perfectly with these papers. And then I'm going to do my journaling right underneath the picture. And I just say fall photo shoot pictures, and then something about it being an annual, something that we look forward to, or I look forward to annually. And then for the date, I just put October 2017. And then I decide this will be my 3rd little cluster down here, because I remember I'd pulled a couple die cuts out from my stash that I thought matched this collection fairly well. And I forgot to attach that one, the heart. I didn't like the green on there, but I did like the other shades of pink, red, and yellow. So I put that there. And then a little chevron flag down here. The green is still there, but I end up kind of camouflaging it a little bit. With some more enamel dots. Flip them around a little bit there. Oh, so that's my layout. I hope you enjoy it. Here's some still shots. Bye.